So this is a radio I just picked up. It's a 1940 model 40-180. Not sure why they put the on and off switch. I'm assuming the on and off button is broken. So that's something to look at. Right now this is going to be part one. I'll take it off the truck. Let's look inside and see what its issues are. And hopefully it won't be a total disaster. I don't see the dial pointer, and that's a problem too. It's missing some knobs, which I'll have to replace. Let's look at the back real quick. All right, see, there's another button here, so I don't know what they're doing here. So I think I'm in for some fun. Speaker looks okay so far. I don't see any rips. The big old antenna, again, I don't know if you can see it or not, 40-180. So it does light up from what I understand, but no sound. So we'll take it apart and see what's going on. All right. Like I said, I just picked it up today for almost nothing, but it's worth fixing. All right, let's take this let's take this radio out. All right. All right, well, let's figure out what its problem is. This is what I don't like, you know? Why did they drill a hole through there? This button doesn't click, which means maybe it's the wrong pot in there. I don't know if it's broken. I know there's no dial. So that's the broadcast and shortwave. And this one, maybe it's this one. No, this must be the tone and bass. I have a feeling I'm going to have to change this one out. In the back, get this off of here. There's also another on and off button, so I got to figure out what the issue is right there. I heard it lights up. Okay, so let's turn it on and see what happens. Let me put this on pause and plug it in. Okay, I know you're not supposed to plug it in, but I'm gonna plug it in anyway and see what happens. They say it does turn on. So far I don't see anything. Maybe it's the button in front. I don't think so, because looks like the wires are right there and they're not connected to anything. All right, so let's turn it on. See if that does anything. Oh, there it goes. So it is connected. Let's see if we hear anything. Scary. I see one tube. I see possibly two tubes. No noise whatsoever. All right, let's go back up front. Play with these buttons here, see if there's anything going on. Nope. Nothing. All right, well, we're gonna have to take it apart and see what's going on with this thing. All right, let's turn it off. I guess this button does work. Yep, it turned it off. All right, let's take it apart. to disconnect the front switch. All right, so there you have it. Oh, I'm hoping the needle's there somewhere. This is not good. I don't see a string. All right. Okay, check this out. Okay. So they've connected this switch to the power coming in, but yet this was just hanging out there. So I'm not sure what the purpose was. Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to cut some of this because this is stupid. Okay, I can see this. This is your on and off switch. So I still don't understand. I think this has something to do with the phono, possibly. Probably disconnects the radio and connects the phono part of this, I think. I don't know. But let me untangle all of this and get a better look here. Okay, I've taken the speaker out and the antenna. I want to connect it to the radio to see if there's any sign of life. So I'm going to plug it back in, play with the tubes a little bit. And I can't find the stupid needle or the cord, the dial cord. It's gone. I bypassed the switch, which was connected directly in line with the power cord. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, so I'm going to plug it back in. Plug the speaker back in. See if I can make it do something. All right, let's go see what happens. It's crazy. Did these light up? That's light up. Again, I'm not sure if this should be on, off. Oh, there it goes. I hear sound. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Okay. All right. Well, looks to me this on broadcast. All right, let me hook up the antenna, see where it goes from here. Okay. Well, this is broadcast band. There is some hope. that's interesting. All right, so what I'm going to do right now, take all these vacuum tubes out, blow it off, electric clean all the sockets, electric clean these buttons underneath, all the contacts, and put it back together real quick and see what it does. Guess you don't know until you try it, right? So let me do that and then we'll come back to the next video. All right, well, I've taken the dial off of here. It's a screw on each side and then some little clamps that go over these. And then I was going to change the light bulb, but I can't get it out. Then come to find out, that wire is really, really bad. It's frayed. As a matter of fact, before I turn it back on again, I'm going to have to, I don't know if that'll focus or not, but yeah, it's definitely in need to be fixed before I even turn it back on. I do have bulbs. So the first thing I got to do is do that and then pick up some contact cleaner and some of this. It's an oil, but it's also a electrical grade precision lubricant to make things go easier. I couldn't get a couple of these tubes out, so this, I think it was this one and this one over here. Now I had to put some oil in there to slowly take them out. I didn't want to break them. That's the last thing I want to do. So the first thing I'm going to do is change this out and put a new bulb in there, and then I gotta head over to Home Depot and pick up some more electric. This is empty, so it's time for some more electric clean contact cleaner. All right, so I gotta go to Home Depot. I'll be back and we'll continue from there. Okay, put it back together. I've got a new wire in here. Okay, and I put a new cord on it, and I haven't touched this yet. So let's plug it in. So the light should come on. Let's see what happens. Put a new light bulb. All right, let me see here. All right. Good indication right there. Oh, here we go.
Laptop, we already know his lawyers asked for the laptop. He swears, acknowledges the probe is going on. This is a criminal probe. But I will be completely innocent, 100% certain that at the end of the investigation.
Well, this button is the bass and treble. I thought it was the opposite. So this is the volume.
You know, the death of his older brother, war veteran, Delaware Attorney General.
But I need to take this apart and figure out what his problem is, because that's the on and off button as well, and the bass and treble volume.
Convince his father to put his seal
and so, all right. Okay, so I'm gonna order some capacitors, and this will be part one. Part two will come in a couple weeks when I get everything together. I'm gonna replace all of these. It looks like these have been replaced. So, yeah. So, but I'm gonna replace them anyway. And it's working. After cleaning it all up and lubricating and all that good stuff, I got to get rid of all these wires. That's going to be my next project right now. Get rid of these wires. So, all right, I cheated and I took all those wires out instead of doing it in part 2, I did it here. So all those wires are gone. Don't need the switch no more. So yeah, be sure to watch part 2 when it's ready. And like I say, it might be a couple weeks. But thanks for watching. Please subscribe so you can see what happens next, because I still have to work on this little guy. I gotta get that thing cleaned up and redone. So, all right, thanks for watching.